Hi, everyone. GM. Hope you're all doing well. So nice to see so many of you join and more coming in as we're just starting the session. Hope you're all just as excited as we are for this Hackathon finale event. I'm going to get straight into it and we're going to get started. So, welcome to the finale event of the ICP Zero to Dapp Hackathon. It was been run with Encode Club and the Internet Computer. So I'm going to start with just introducing Encode Club for those of you guys who haven't heard of us before, or maybe this is your first event with us. If so, welcome. A bit about Encode Club. We are an education community for developers in emerging tech. So we help developers learn and kind of forge their career in Web3 and AI. So we run boot camps and hackathons, as you might be able to tell, accelerators, grant programs, and lots of fun stuff. So make sure to check us out if you're interested in kind of a bunch of different fun events. I am going to get my colleague Yasen on the stage, who is head of growth at Encode Club, to just say a quick few words. Hi, Yasen. How are you?
Hey, everyone. A really exciting event. Looking forward to it. Again, it's the last few weeks have been really busy, and we were really happy to see the amount of engagement we've seen from your side. There's been a lot of hard work that we've seen both on Discord, on all the workshops, and we've seen a great number of submissions as well. For those of you that did not make it to this event, please don't be discouraged. Again, you've seen at least by now how much effort it takes to actually compete in an event like that, and how competitive it is, and how many people are truly passionately building. And as I said, we've seen so many nice submissions. The ICP team was really impressed as well. So it was not an easy decision to narrow it down to the teams that you will be able to see today. And about them, we've had a few sessions already, so we know what they've been working on, and we've worked real hard to make sure that the submissions and their presentations that you'll see today will wow you. And hopefully that will be the case. It was really fun for us to help them get to where they are right now. And hopefully the event will just solidify their hard work, and even some of them will get away with some prizes. So yeah, looking forward to the event. Hope all of you get to enjoy it, and don't get discouraged if you did not make it this far. Hopefully next time you will be, and maybe you will be on that stage presenting. But yeah, enjoy the event, and let's have some fun.
Thank you so much, Yasen. Yeah, great words of encouragement to everyone who submitted. Amazing job to everyone who just joined us. It came along for the fun, maybe watched a workshop or two. Amazing work as well. Hope to see you all in our upcoming event, and excited to see where you guys can go with these projects. We are now going to hear from the DFINITY team. So I'm going to invite Moritz to the stage, who is the Developer Relations Engineer at DFINITY, and will also be sharing a few words. Hi, Moritz.
GM, everyone.
GM.
Like Clara already said, I'm a dev rel at DFINITY. You might remember me from one of the previous sessions or the Zero to Dapp Educate series that we hosted before this event. I'm very happy to be here today. I think the hackathon has a great turnout, not only regarding the number of the participants, but also regarding the quality of the projects submitted. So I felt like every project that I looked at was pretty good. So in my opinion, it doesn't really matter if you are receiving a prize today after this event or not. You can already be super proud of you and super proud of what you've achieved. And yeah, I heard that you guys did some training for the pitching, so I will have a lot of fun judging today, and I'm very much looking forward to all of the demos that we are seeing. And yeah, good luck to everyone. Fingers crossed that you take away one of the prizes. And yeah, with that, back to you, Clara.
Thank you so much, Moritz. Thanks for sharing a few words. Yes, so like Moritz said, we are going to go through the pitches. But first, before we get there, I want to say a huge, huge thank you to the Internet Computer, who's obviously made this hackathon possible. I hope that you all have learned lots of things. Please share in the chat whether you had built on the IC before or whether this was your first time. What did you think of it? What did you learn? All that good stuff. Please share your experiences with us. We'd love to know more. Also, if you joined us for the Educate series that we ran just before this, please let us know in the chat as well. Would be really cool to hear about your experience with that as well. And I can see now that already there's a few people who this is their first time with the ICP, which is super, super exciting. So hopefully it was a good learning experience, and you'll continue exploring the tech. Awesome. Oh my God, so many beginners in the crowd, and one guy who's not the first time. We'd love to see such an array of different types of developers and experiences. So yes, please share your experience in the chat. Quick rundown of what's going to happen today, just so that you guys are fully made aware. We will be having the finalists pitching for the top prizes. So we have more than 10 teams today who will be doing a quick pitch of around 3 minutes. So when people are pitching, please be encouraging and kind in the chat. Send them all your love and support. It's very nerve-wracking to pitch in front of this kind of audience. And I'm sure they'll do an amazing job. So make sure to give them some love. And I can see now that someone's using the emoji like react function as well, which is super fun. So if you haven't seen that before, it's basically just where you can see the little smiley face. You can choose your emoji reaction. So feel free to do that as people are pitching as well. After the pitches, we will be moving on to live judging. During the live judging, we will hear from Arun, who'll be sharing more about Elna. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be super fun. And we're going to try and keep you guys entertained as the judges do their final deliberations. And then finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, we are going to announce the track winners and the challenge winners. So super, super exciting stuff coming up. Please stay tuned. This is a rough timeline of kind of what's going to happen. We're going to aim to get everything done within an hour, but obviously might run over a little bit, but we're going to try to stay on time. Quick rundown of just what has happened throughout the hackathon. It was 4 weeks long and obviously centered around building on the Internet Computer. The people who joined received hands-on support from both the DFINITY team in terms of technical advice, and from me. I know I've had video calls with loads of you guys and emails and DMs on Discord, so thank you all for kind of engaging with me and reaching out when you need help with anything. I hope it was helpful. There's obviously some great prizes as well that we're going to go through. And last but not least, we had some amazing workshops from, for example, Moritz, who's done some amazing workshops, both for the Educate series and this hackathon. So give all the workshops some love in the chat. Tell us which one was your favorite and what you learned from it. Cool. We are now going to get over to the pitches. Very, very exciting. You see the pitch order here on the screen. So all the teams are in the audience. Get ready. This is the time. We are going to start with a data layer of the world. So if we could just invite that team to join the stage now, that would be awesome. And as they get ready to join the stage, please give them some encouragement in the chat. And there we have Thomas. Hello, Thomas. How are you?
Hi. Fine, fine. I hope you too.
Yes, all good, all good. I am going to let you share your screen and we can get started.
All right. So, can you see my slides?
We can see them all good. We can hear you. Feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Perfect. Well, then thanks for having me. Today I show you a data layer of the world, a Bitcoin-inspired version of Google Maps. So I'm Thomas from Berlin. Today's map apps, like Google Maps, inform us to take decisions like where to drive, where to eat, or where to shop. But they lack data for consequential geo decisions, like in which location to buy a house, in which region to establish a business, in which city area to focus community development, or which neighborhood is in most need of public health measures. For these decisions, you need geo information like what is the pollution rate in this area and how did it change over time? How many small, medium, and large crimes were committed in this area? Were there any floodings or hurricanes on this plot of land in the last years? And so on and so forth. So for this kind of decisions and for this information, we need a trusted public memory of the world's surface. The world in squares, each square is an Ethereum NFT. And these infos are appended to an NFT as metadata. Everyone can read it, analyze it, and build applications on top of it. It's a public data object. Writing is governed and done by the internet computer. So you see here in the middle, the internet computer, it receives data points from users with smartphones, agents like cars, sensors like weather stations, or oracles like the public API of the World Health Organization. The internet computer filters these data points and writes NFTs and metadata on the Ethereum blockchain, and an NFT is a specific location. So for this hackathon, I built a React app with Juno on ICP, where I calculate the geosquare from the client's geolocation. I assign a geohash to this geosquare, and I use the geohash as key on the Juno data store to read and write data points. A quick demo here on the left, you see the start screen. If you click on show geodata, the client's location is fetched and the square and the geohash is found where the client is in. And then you see a couple of most of the mocked metrics at the moment for this very square you are in. You can then log in with the internet identity to also log, and this is real, log your unique user ID for the day for a specific square, where you can do things like proof of crowd, for example. So if you want to see a longer demo, please watch the video. What is next? First of all, data science. We need to find the most efficient and scalable data structure, meaning NFT and metadata, and also data point filtering, writing, and deletion. On the internet computer, we need to implement the NFT creation and metadata writing and some API calls, and build out the reference clients like user app and SDKs for agents and sensors. Well, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Super, super well done. You should be proud of yourself. See lots of super positive comments in the chat. So well done. And yeah, congratulations for making it here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. And after that, to kick us off, amazing start to this pitch presentation, we are going to move on to Karsten. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I am trying to share my screen.
Go for it. Go for it. Is it Karsten? I didn't know how to pronounce it. Okay, good. Cool. Welcome. Good luck on your pitch. Feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Thank you. And just before I start, I have put QR codes on almost every slide, and that links to a video that shows this. I'm just going to do screenshots for this presentation, but feel free to go and take a look at the video. Okay, let's get started. My name is Karsten Jacobsen. I am presenting the Cedo project. And just imagine if you on-chain could combine contactless payments, like you know from Apple Pay, reward programs like the Starbucks rewards, and wallets like the Coinbase wallet in one Dapp. Well, with Cedo, you can. So Cedo is an NFT-based reward Dapp that supports NFTs for loyalty programs, coupons, and tickets. And you can also use it for contactless payments with cryptocurrencies in stores, restaurants, bars, etc. So let's take a look at how this could look like in the real world. Let's say we are at a Panda Express. We want to pay for our order. What happens here is that the POS system will send the order data to the Cedo backend and tie it to an NFC tag that is located by the register. As a user, I now pull out my phone and I open the Cedo app. I tap the scan tag button, and that will enable the phone's NFC tag reader, and I'll scan the tag that is located by the register. Now the app is pulling up my order details from the backend based on the NFC tag that I scanned. And if I have any NFT deals or coupons or anything that will give me something related to this order, it will be shown on the screen. And you might have multiple deals that you can choose from. In this case, let's use the 10% off discount. And then it takes us to our payment page. Here you can see the purchase price minus the 10% discount you got from using the NFT. You can add a tip and then select the payment method. And here is a list of the payment methods that are enabled in the app. Let's say we want to use Bitcoin. Then we see a breakdown of the price, both in dollars and how much your wallet will be charged in Bitcoin. And it shows you that you got the 10% discount because you used the NFT. Let's click the pay now, and you get an order confirmation. The app is now sending a message back to the POS system and saying that the user has now paid for the order. I built this completely from scratch. The backend is based on data on a computer, coded in Rust. I've used some well-known technologies for probably most of you. It's running on the Bitcoin testnet. And yeah, this was 4 intensive weeks. I started completely from scratch building this. So I would like to spend some time cleaning up the code, complete some unfinished functionality, tying it up, create great documentation. So anyone in the community can use it either in the complete Dapp or maybe just fractions of it. I struggle a bit with the React Native canister integration, and I want to look into if I can either contribute to the existing agent or at least document some best practice of how to work with the React Native and canister integration. The Bitcoin transactions are a bit slow for these kind of point of sale systems. So I'm looking into if there's any way I can use maybe ckBTC as collateral or have an escrow account. So we can just go ahead and approve a Bitcoin transaction, even though it has not completed yet in the backend. This was my short presentation, but as I started, please scan the QR code and see a full demo. I think you will enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really, really good job. I love the inclusion of the QR code. That was very smart of you. And I think it would be super interesting if anyone, if you want to answer questions in the chat, feel free to do so. And hopefully you can find some interesting future avenues as well of where to take it in the future. So really good job. And thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Awesome. And now we're swiftly moving on to our third pitch, Cipher Box, who is joining the stage as we speak. And I can see them coming up now. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all good, all good. Are you excited?
Yeah, a little bit nervous also.
Don't be nervous. It's all good. Just pretend like there's no one in the audience, and that's and you'll be completely fine. Feel free to share your screen whenever you're ready, and you can just get started.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Ahmed. Today I'm excited to present Cipher Box, a decentralized password manager and a DOTP generator built on the internet computer. So what problem we solve? Many of the popular password managers that we use today store all of your password on a centralized cloud infrastructure, and these are often controlled by big tech companies. So user have to trust these companies' security, whatever the security measures they take, and user have limited control over their data. And also these popular password managers relies on a master password. If your master password is compromised, all of your password will be at vulnerable. So that's where the Cipher Box comes. Cipher Box is a decentralized password manager and a TOTP generated built directly on the internet computer. And it allows users to have end-to-end encryption. That means all of your passwords and keys are encrypted on your device before storing them in a user-controlled canister. And Cipher Box eliminate need to having a master password by leveraging internet identity for secure login. And Cipher Box also utilizes internet computer wet key feature to generate AES key for the end-to-end encryption. So what are the advantages of Cipher Box over other centralized password manager? Cipher Box backup all of users' passwords in a user-controlled canister, so that will give user have complete control over their data. And also Cipher Box use internet identity for secure login, so there is no need of master password anymore. So let's get into the demo. Here you can see this is a landing page, and here I can log in with my internet identity, and here I log in. So it will go to the my TOTP page, and here you can see all of my TOTPs are generated here. So let's have a demo of adding a TOTP. If you click the plus button, it will go to this add section, and here you can see I added a name and key here. When I press the button, it encrypts all these name and keys on your device and backup in a user controlled canister. And you can see here other options are there. You can edit any of them and you can delete them as well. So next is the demo of password manager. In a sidebar, if you go to sidebar, you will see my password section, and if you click them, all of your password, it will be on the my password section, and all of your passwords will be visible here. You can see and you can search them. If you click one of the password, you can see that password info, name, username, and you can copy name, username, password, and you can edit them or you can delete them. That optionality is there. And the next is adding a new password. If you click that plus button, you will go to the section add password, and here you can see I added example here Instagram. Here provided a username, and here you can see I generated a random password using this random password generator. Then when I click this add button, every data available here is encrypted on your device before they being backup on user controlled canister. So thanks for having me. If you want to see the full demo, you can scan this QR code, and if you want to visit, you can scan this QR code as well. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much. No, there was no need for you to be nervous. You did amazing. You should be super happy with your pitch. That was really good, and lots of people being impressed in the chat. So well done.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, and now we are moving on to the next pitch. And the team is joining the stage right now as well. In the meantime, I love all the comments in the chat. Keep it up, guys. Hi, Karan, how are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
We can hear you, we can see you.
Okay.
All good.
Okay.
Cool. Feel free to share your screen and we can get started.
Okay, screen visible?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. So hello everyone, my name is Karan and my project name is ckETH Bridge. So what is ckETH Bridge? So ckETH Bridge is a gap between Ethereum and ICP. So like what can you do? Like if you want to like transfer the asset between ckETH to ETH or ETH to ckETH, and using ckETH Bridge you can do that. Then you can also like transfer and other like volatile facility. So why we are building like ckETH Bridge? So like we have noticed like there is like a bridge between like if you want to transfer from ckETH to ETH or ETH to ckETH, so there is like some gap or people have to find different way. So we are I'm planning to do it done at one place. So you can also transfer vice versa, and also you can also use like wallet management type. So like what I said, wallet management. So suppose I have like a bridge and a wallet. So now you have a team of small person, and you need a test token and a token to distribute between the time period. So using this wallet, so you can easily distribute your team member by whitelisting them, and they can withdraw X amount of token daily. So this can complete the gap between the like wallet management tool. So all it will give at one place. So you don't have to like go here and there. And so like what is motivate to build this? So as I said, like there is a gap between this wallet and it will like you cannot easily find a different way to do this. Like if you were to go different places, and so at one place you get all the thing, and it will make a seamless experience for the user to use ckETH. And so I have used ICP and Juno to operate the site on an internet computer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Really cool project once again. So well done to you and well done to the whole team. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'll see you soon. And now we're moving on to hearing about the Event Hub project. And I can see Ilya joining the stage now. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Thanks.
I'm good. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, wait a second. Could you see my screen?
Yes, all good.
Okay, my name is Ilya. I want to present to you our Event Hub. Event Hub is a Motoko canister deployed on the Internet Computer mainnet to process and distribute events. We are trying to solve the next problem. There is a critical need for an efficient mechanism to manage and distribute an event to multiple stakeholders on the ICP. Our solution is Event Hub, a standalone DAO-driven canister for managing a subscription and delivering events. How Event Hub works. Any canister can subscribe to a desired event with a filter, such as a news or graduation announcement. If another canister named publisher issues a matching event with the same filter, Event Hub distributes the corresponding event to subscribers. Examples of use cases. Ethereum Event Trap. Event Hub can monitor Ethereum events and send Ethereum transaction logs to ICP canister. For example, you can check Ethereum smart contract logs and issue ICRC7 NFT to your client on ICP mainnet when Ethereum event occurs. As you can see, Event Hub will catch Ethereum event, and you can handle it with your front-end canister. AVA Doc, NFT certificate with reputation. This case is working in collaboration with AVA project. The online school requests a digital certificate for the graduate and sends the diploma information to the NFT canister. The NFT canister creates an instant reputation update event and sends it to the Event Hub. A verification center named AVA Reputation as a subscriber receives this event, verifies the information, and adds the reputation to the graduate. The NFT canister then updates the NFT metadata, and graduate receive AVA Doc, a dynamic NFT certificate with reputation. You can examine and clone our code on GitHub. A few points. We plan to hand over control of the Event Hub to the DAO. It is necessary to implement the corresponding method if your canister will subscribe to event. If you need a new event type, feel free to fork our code and create a pull request with your new event type. Please do not hesitate to contact us via email, Discord, or Telegram, and we will be happy to help you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ilya. Really, really interesting pitch and really clear and well explained. So good job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Cool. Now we are moving on again to the next pitch, and we're going to be hearing about the ICP Gitcoin Passport client. I can see Victor has joined the stage now. Hi, Victor. How are you?
I'm fine. Hello.
Hello. Are you ready to share your screen and get started?
Yes, I'm ready.
Awesome. Feel free to get started whenever.
I'm sharing. It works? Yes. So I'm presenting anti-civil for ICP Gitcoin Passport client. Gitcoin Passport is an anti-civil API. For example, it protects against double voting when one person votes more than once. I created a sample GitHub template web app that connects ICP to Gitcoin Passport. I also created Motoko lib that allows to create such apps easily. The app securely copies personhood data from Gitcoin Passport to the app. Real app, like as I use in my real app zone, would store the data in a DB. The example app just shows it on the screen. Future directions. We will modify Gitcoin Passport to support internet identity in order to avoid double identity that needs to be used now, Ethereum and ICP. For now, we use both internet identity to authenticate an Ethereum wallet to connect to Passport. I'm showing my app. So we click in my anti-civil app, connect Ethereum. We connect Ethereum as you see. After this, we see the wallet of the user connected. This should be the same wallet as was used in Gitcoin Passport for anti-civil authentication. So we click Get Your Identity Score. We sign request to Gitcoin Passport, and voila, we have our identity score transferred from ETH to ICP. We have 7.37, etc. Sometimes the score needs to be recalculated. In this case, we also click the third button to recalculate the score. This is the URL of my project. It's a simple project, you see. Author, Victor Parton, the mathematician who discovered odd and semi-group actions. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Victor. Really interesting, really well explained once again. So good job and thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now we're moving on. We're getting through these guys. Super exciting. We're being joined by Samar from ICP-ChainVault.
Hello everyone. Today I'm excited to introduce ICP-ChainVault, a pioneering decentralized protocol, a decentralized finance protocol developed in the Internet Computer Protocol or ICP platform. ChainVault, its forefront unlocking instant liquidity for Bitcoin holders, bridging the gap between traditional Bitcoin assets and dynamic world of DeFi. Let's start by addressing the challenge of Bitcoin liquidity. For years, Bitcoin holders have faced the dilemma: how to convert this holding into liquid assets without compromising security or navigating through cumbersome process. Traditional methods often fall short, leaving the gap in the market for secure, efficient solutions. This is where ChainVault comes on. Our solution leverages the seamless integration of ICP with Bitcoin network, enabling users to use the ckBTC as a collateral to mint stablecoin. This is not only provide instant liquidity, but does so without compromising the inherent security of Bitcoin network. It's a decentralized and secure and user-friendly platform designed for the modern Bitcoin holders. Let's walk us through the process visualized in our sequence diagram. As you can see, We have now our process, 7 steps we need to do. Number 1, start with Bitcoin. 2, deposit BTC in a chain wallet, something like putting your money in a safe. 3, conversion magic. Inside the chain wallet, your Bitcoin changes into ckBTC. Like you change your dollar into euro when you travel. It's the same money but different form. Number 4, collateral for stability. This ckBTC is now like your ticket to borrow stable coin. Number 5, minting money. With your ckBTC, you can create stable coin, like getting a loan without giving away your Bitcoin. 6, manage and secure. We call this step wallet management. It's like a dashboard. Finally, and number 7, liquidity loop. You have now a stable coin. You can spend or save. Finally, the whole process simple and secure and smart. Thank you for everyone, and thank you for your listening.
Thank you so much, Samar. Really, really good job. We could all hear you very well there. So thank you for kind of being accommodating and speaking a bit louder. Yeah, well done. You should be really, really happy with your pitch. So thank you. Thank you so much, Samar. Oh, there she goes. Okay. Anyway, we heard everything from her, so all good. Feel free to ask any questions that you have in the chat, and I'm sure she'd be happy to get back to you guys. Now we are joined by the Open Edge project. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. Nice to see you. Are you ready to start pitching?
Yep. Hi, for my project, I worked on Open Edge, which is working on unleashing the compute revolution with edge computing and blockchain. I'm ckETH. I'm a data engineer and blockchain developer. I love working on technologies that are intriguing to me and also have a real-world impact. Also, I'm brand new to the ICP ecosystem, and this is my first time building ICP during this hackathon. Currently, the market for cloud computing and big data is more than $349 billion, according to Big Data Analytics News. So we need to be thinking about how we'll integrate emerging technologies into cloud computing and big data, like blockchain, so that we can have the best possible services and products available to individuals. Slow credentialing issuing impacts real people, like firefighters and healthcare workers. But the manual process that happens for a lot of places, or the process that happens on centralized servers, makes it very slow to onboard new workers, which means that the workers that are currently working on the front lines don't have the support that they need in backup for additional support. So for example, let's say the doctor who has all the board certifications and is qualified in their state in the US to work at one hospital. There could be another hospital that's a block down the street where the doctor isn't approved to work there because of the slow credentialing process. And so it literally could take weeks and months, a lot of times, for that doctor to be able to work at both hospitals, even be able to relieve the doctors who are at the other hospital. This isn't just happening on these industries, but it happens in a lot of others too. But the impact on these frontline workers is even more severe. So the impact on these businesses means that the credential sharing and verification is pretty slow. You have high cost scalability challenges, security and trust concerns, and lack of interoperability between the different systems. Integrating blockchain and edge computing just makes sense. Customers and businesses want a better option. It's time for computing and credential revolution. Open Edge is equal to the compute and credential revolution. Here's a quick demo of the primary smart contract. So this is implemented in Rust, in ICP. And so this allows for the credentials to be created, to be edited, and to be shared. So for example, if somebody had a certification from a professional organization or a continuing education unit, they'll easily be able to add it to their profile and be able to share that with their institution. And it'll be portable with them. Basically the equivalent of a data backpack they will be able to carry from institution to institution. That would speed up the credentialing process. As you can see here, there's a landing page or a website. And then once you're logged in, you'll be able to upload any particular asset, just a simple drag and drop and upload it to the OpenEdge system, and you'll be able to add that asset onto your profile, aka your data backpack. The current solutions that address this issue are pretty slow, as I said earlier, high cost and a tremendous barrier to entry for a lot of hospitals, other institutions. And the centralized credentialing system has limited interoperability. The difference with OpenEdge is that it's local and speedy credentialing, cost-effective and scalable, high interoperability and availability, and easier onboarding for critical personnel. Tech stack I used for the project was ICP, the Rust implementation of it, Xena, which is an edge computing crate, WildConnect, and Next.js. The next steps that I'd like to continue to explore is ETH and BTC, further development of the full stack Dapp, additional QA testing, and another encryption layer. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. That was super interesting and really well explained. Always nice to see like a really well thought out real world application. So great job.
Thanks. I don't know how to take myself off the stage. I guess you'll do that part.
That's okay. I can take you off the stage. So bye and thank you. And now we have Seva here from Pace Digital. Hi, how are you?
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Seva. Yeah, I'm ready to present my little presentation.
Go for it.
Okay, I will share my entire screen. Okay, so my project name is Paste. What is Paste? Paste is a text and code sharing application on internet computer. Let me do a quick demo. So as you can see, I can just sign up, create some profile, save it, and then I can just go create a paste. A paste is just like a simple note, or it could be some code snippet. So for example, I really like to write code in Ruby. So let me share a small snippet. Also, additionally, I can encrypt my paste with AES algorithm just so that only people who have password can have access to it. So let me do that. And after you publish it, it is available via this link. You can copy it, send to somebody. Somebody will receive it, and they can either see a secret message or just some text snippet. So I can just decrypt it, and I can see what is inside. So as you can see, the app is fairly small, but it's the first thing that I built on the internet computer. The best part is that it is production ready and is available right now at pace.digital. It is deployed. My next plans would be to implement file uploads, create some self-destructing pastes that will be destructed on read, implement some comments on them, maybe do some social features like user timelines and following each other. And probably I will also implement some premium plans that will allow you to upload bigger files or access to more features, because I need some money for the cycles to run it and make it public and available to everybody. The tech stack is internet computer. I'm using an FID just so that people who are not that blockchain savvy can still access it. I host the database on Juno, and for the front end, I use React, Tailwind, Shotzi, UI, and Dicepeer. Yeah, guys, this is it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Seva. Really good job. I really liked your presentation. I really liked the animations and everything. It was very, very well done. And obviously, very interesting project as well. Thank you. Thank you. Now we are moving on to our 10th team. Guys, we're really flying through these projects. Everyone has been doing so well. So keep encouraging all the teams in the chat. We're on our final 3 pitches. Hi, Declan. How are you?
Fine. How are you? Good day.
Good. Good.
Let me share my screen. So I'm here to present Pieglaut. Pieglaut is an app that implements the decentralized mail finance protocol. What is Decentralized Mail Finance Protocol? The protocol is specifications, APIs, canisters needs to implement in order to exchange mails and read emails on the ICP platform. It's very, very equivalent to SMTP protocol. Now, what problems are we trying to solve? We're trying to solve first the high cost of using Google Workspace and Outlook platform. Secondly, the need to generate high number of email addresses for large organizations. And there's an issue. Thirdly, there's an issue of communicating with customers and tracking leads and engagement. And last is the need to send sensitive materials by health industry, government entities, and legal entities. So what are our solutions? With DMIFI, people, companies, domain names can create up to 1 million email addresses for their staff and customers. The use of our automated protocol agents that make calls to OpenAI LMMs in order to track and manage lead efficiently. And our paid, thirdly, and our pay to send model helps in reducing spams and BEC scams. And fourthly, we make use of vet keys for government or legal entities to send emails, sensitive materials across the internet. So what is the technical overview? First things first, the user sends email to the DMIFI gateway. Then the gateway makes a query call to the registry, which in turn converts the domain name to its corresponding canister ID. And then the gateway makes call to the destination canister, which is the domain name itself. So what is our commitment and work done? Well, we have completed the protocol. It's the core protocol, the version 1. We have completed the gateway, and here is our startup site and the protocol site, which any company can implement. It's just not us. So what is the importance of DMIFI to the ICP ecosystem? Now, ICP needs to understand that DMIFI is ready to onboard 1,000 plus Web2 entities to make use of Web3 email and leverage the use of reverse gas fee and automated virtual support. Secondly, governments, legal entities, and health and financial can use DMIFI to send sensitive data. There's already a market for sending sensitive data, which is virtual network. And thirdly, so that Web3 startups can use ICP ecosystem to do their emailing and get money from newsletter services. So what is the proof of interest? The other day, last 2 weeks, I made an advert, and I realized a lot of people are actually really interested in the implementation of the DMIFI protocol. Thank you.
Thank you, Declan. Really, really good job. Very interesting project and very well delivered and explained. So you should be very happy with what you've done today. So thank you. We're now moving on to our second to last project, the secret recovery. As we wait for this team to join the stage, please keep saying hi in the chat, keep encouraging everyone. I can see now that the secret recovery team is joining. Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see we can't see you, however. So if you
okay, one second. Let me adjust my. 1 second.
Cool. No worries. Let's see. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. And in the meantime,
yes.
Oh, you're back. Hi. How are you?
Hi. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. We can see you. All good. If you could share your screen, that would be amazing.
Yes. Okay, GM everyone. So today I'm here to present decentralized secret recovery. Now, as the name suggests, this is a protocol where users can use it to securely store their seed phrases. Now, speaking of users, let's meet one of them. So this is Scott Summers to be precise. So he's new to ICP and he's trying to find some way to store his seed phrase. So he has basically two options. Right now, either he could use Ledger, which has physical encryption, but it also has physical issues. It could be stolen or it could be broken. Or he could use centralized services like Google Drive or Google Keep, which at the end has a backdoor. It is trusted by policies, not really cryptography. So Scott uses what he sees in front of him, a pen and paper, and he simply writes down his secret phrase. But the thing is, Scott is only human and this. So right now, there's a lot of Scotts out there. And as more users come to Web3, this is going to be a major trade-off, which is, in short, this. So right now, why isn't there yet a decentralized or a trustless mechanism to recover seed phrase? So to answer this, the answer is really simple, is because it's not yet mainstream. So let me explain with my project. So right now, using vet keys has made it possible to store secrets on the blockchain. So I simply took this concept of vet keys and I added something called DKIM signatures to it. So DKIM signatures just make sure to verify my email using a raw copy of my email itself. So in essence, I am here to provide best of both worlds: security of hardware, of ledger wallets, and also the ease of use of software without any backdoors. So now you might be wondering, has this been done before? Yes. Were they successful? Highly doubtable. So Near Wallet compromised thousands of users of assets. Ton Wallet is currently custodial, and MPC Wallet, to be honest, partially custodial still means custodial. So as you can notice, so right now, my project, how it works is simply this. I've abstracted away the cryptography. So the user simply enters his email, then it generates an OTP. This is the OTP which he has to put in the subject of his email, and he basically needs to send himself that email. Once he's able to send himself that email, he can get the raw copy. And Google, Yahoo, all these providers allow you to copy the raw copy, and he simply pastes it here, and then he can register a secret. To retrieve it, he simply does the same thing. So now, as I said, I'm here to impact every users and every new users to it. And basically, my vision is to make it a protocol which can not only emails, but soon I plan on adding ZK and even government IDs to it. And again, any network can use it, from ICP to Bitcoin. So finally, I would like to say that in Web2, we have a point of redemption where we have a forget me or forget password button. Let's bring that to Web3 and allow the next billion users to onboard quite easily. So this was my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Dipanshu. Really, really great feedback in the chat. So you should be super, super happy with your pitch, but also just overall your project. Very great use case. So well done.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. And now we are moving on to our final pitch. I can't believe we're here, guys. So excited to hear more about the Godwin protocol, and then judges are going to deliberate. So please welcome the final team to the stage. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Clara. How are you? Thank you.
Well, all good, all good. Are you ready to deliver the final pitch of the day?
I think I am. Let's see.
Good, good. Feel free to share your screen, and you can get started whenever you're ready.
Can you see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Cool, let's go. So hi, everybody. Thanks for having me. So my name is Tanguy. Today I'm going to present you the Godwin protocol, which is a decision protocol for seeking the truth. So first off, let's start with a quote from Tucker Carlson, a recent quote. He says, your views should change when the evidence changes and assumptions that you had in the past are proven wrong. If you pay enough attention, you can rate your own performance just as if you're betting on sports. So that's the idea. The idea is basically that, is to build a service which first incentivizes people to find the truth. Second is fully decentralized, so it can be trusted, no moderator, no pre-mining. And third, it should be simple, so no root iteration, no need to forgery or proof of humanity. So how do we do this? So let's say you have a list of statements, and everyone can vote by locking Bitcoins. So the first idea is that one Satoshi gives you one voice, so either A or nay. So the more Satoshi you lock for a vote, the greater the voice. And after that, like every ballot is locked for a specific amount of time. So I'm going to talk about this later, but it's important. And at the end of the ballot lock, so your Bitcoins are always fully refunded, whatever happens with the vote. And you get additional tokens as a reward. So first details about the time lock, so how long your Bitcoin stay locked. So the idea is that the lock duration is equal to the nominal duration plus what I call like the hot dilation effect. So the nominal duration is basically the juice of the amount of Satoshi that you put with your ballot. And the hot dilation effect is actually like how popular the vote is next to your ballot. So actually, like you can see on the graph, if you vote at a moment where like a lot of Bitcoins are locked in the vote, while your ballot is gonna be like locked for a long time. Whereas Bob, like he voted like nobody voted too much. I mean, not a lot of people voted at that time, so that ballot like stays locked for a smaller amount of time. So that's the first detail of the protocol. Sorry. The second detail is about the reward. So the reward is equal to the contest factor multiplied by the ballot score. The context factor actually increases the more you're in the minority at the time you voted, which includes your ballot. And the ballot score is actually the opposite. It increases the more you're in the majority at the time of the unlock. And yeah, this is a graph that you can see actually the more tokens you lock with your ballot, the smaller your reward you get for each Bitcoin you locked. So the strength of the protocol is that first it leverages how much people care. If you don't care about the vote, you're probably not gonna like lock Bitcoins for it. It favors both small and big Bitcoin holders. So as we see previously, like if you lock a big amount of Bitcoins, like you're actually gonna be a smaller reward per Bitcoin. It rewards bold behaviors. So if you're in minority at the time you vote, you're actually incentivized to vote if you think you're right, because yeah, if the future like proves you right, you're gonna get a greater reward. And finally, it reveals at least some truth. So you can argue that okay, even if like the protocol is handled by let's say by bad voters that want to prove their things, like you're still going to be able to see okay how many Bitcoins are locked into these votes, so you can see okay like this matters to a lot of people. Excuse me. Front-end wise, it's quite easy. You log in with your favorite wallet, you pick A on a statement, then you type the amount of Satoshi you want to lock for this vote, and then you can preview the initial lock duration and potential reward. Of course, it's going to change based on what we saw previously, and then you approve. And tech-wise, so it's going to use black hole canister running on the IC like for full trust. We use ckBTC for very fast transaction, very low fees. And in the future, we can plan that get a PTC yield from DeFi, from like the extra token you get as a reward, because like the ckBTC are locked anyway. So you could imagine like you can get a yield from that. So that's it. Thank you for listening to me, and don't hesitate to contact me on whatever platform if you want, if you have any question.
Thank you so much. Really, really amazing pitch to finish off this round of pitches. Well done. And yeah, you should be very, very happy with that.
Thank you, Clara.
Thank you. Awesome. So guys, that was all the pitches. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much to all the teams who have pitched here today, all of our finalists. Big round of applause for them in the chat. I'm very, very impressed by the quality of these projects and the quality of your guys' ability to present your projects as well. So I think the kind of overwhelming consensus here in the chat as well is that the pitches were amazing. So thank you to all of our finalists once again. We are now going to move on to judging. So we're gonna let our judges deliberate for about 10 to 20 minutes. I can imagine that they're going to have a really, really hard time deciding who's going to win, because there's been so many amazing pitches. Yes, we are going to let all the judges deliberate. And in the meantime, we will be hearing from Arun, who we will be inviting to the stage very soon. In the meantime, please let me know what you guys think. Did you enjoy the pitches? What was your favorite thing? What did you learn? All that good stuff in the chat. Let me just assign the judges to their correct rooms and we can get started. Hi, Arun. How are you?
Hi, Clara. Yeah, it's been great.
Good. Did you enjoy the pitches?
Yeah, it's really wonderful. A big round of applause to each and every one of the finalists. It's really wonderful.
Good.
Which is really awesome. Yeah.
Happy to hear it. So I am going to let you kind of share a bit about Elna. And if anyone has any questions in the chat, obviously feel free to pop them over there. And I'm sure that Arun will be happy to answer any questions that you have. So go ahead and take the floor.
Thank you, Clara. Yeah. So it's been like 2 years back. I was also like one of you guys thinking on ICP, working on different hobby projects on ICP. And last 1 year, I have been working on a project called Elna. So I know it's pretty late and I don't know how much time I have, but I'm going to make it short. And here I'll be talking about what's Elna, what's our vision, and why we started building on blockchain, and more specifically, why ICP. And after that, I'll be talking a brief description on what's our developer journey so far and what are we standing at this point. In Elna, our vision is to have a decentralized AI agents on blockchain. Elna is a AI agent creation platform that's built on ICP that bridge the gap between development, creation, and monetization of AI agents in blockchain. So why blockchain? AI models like large language models have a greater potential. The recent saga of OpenAI, we have this recent talks about Elon Musk is getting sued, Sam Altman. The main reason is like the AI has the huge potential which need to be opened up. And he started OpenAI in the same vision. And just making it open, will that be enough? That's first question. No, we need to make it completely transparent. The initially ChatGPT and many models are still facing the issues of transparency and how these agents or the large language models can give the responsibility of generation. So you need to have these agents transparent as well as auditable. So that's why we need to have it on blockchain. And just having it on blockchain and making it open source, will that be enough? That's the second question. No, we need to have a proper incentivization for the developers to create models. This is not something which a single project or single team can build. So we need the community. The incentivization need to be there. So that's how the marketplace come into picture. And just the marketplace and open sourcing it and making it on blockchain doesn't create the complete picture, because maybe in the future something what happened to OpenAI, the governance can change. So we need to have this a completely decentralized organization which is running on blockchain. So that is how we created Elna as a community-driven, decentralized AI agent creation platform that is running on blockchain. On more specifically, why ICP? So the chains like Ethereum, Bitcoin, or multiple chains, they have these limitations. The modern chains like ICP, I think you might be familiar, is capable of running WebAssembly in a scale and capability and insight. Basically, whatever programs which you're running, which need a set of instructions which need to be run, and the memory. So coming about the memory and instructions and applications like AI, which requires a larger scale. And ICP is the only chain which you can see at this point have this larger capability. Still, there are things need to be changed, and there are GPU canisters coming to ICP. 64-bit WebAssembly programs will be supported in the future. So these kind of scale and capabilities are only possible in ICP. That's the reason we choose ICP. And how it all started was from the forum post. 1 year back, we have this idea to have this agent ecosystem written on ICP. I started with a forum post in ICP forum. It is still live, and in that particular post, I wrote this we are planning to create something like this, and the amount of community support and the support from the DFINITY team was immense. And that is I quit my job and started this project as a full-time project. So that kind of ecosystem support as well as the openness, I haven't seen it in much other chains. So that is the main reason we started building on ICP. Now, starting our developer journey from my forum post, then we started making our team. I first need to validate the product. So just like you guys, I started building on multiple canisters, multiple methodologies to validate whether this is actually possible. Because thinking of running an AA project or a platform, it's not on blockchain more specifically. It's not something which is not previously, you can't even think of it something like this in 2 years back. So I need to validate this, whether it is actually possible. So I made a prototype few months back and validated this with DFINITY team, and that's how it all started building up. So I have applied for the grant, DFINITY grant. I think if you many of you guys looking for the first prize, you can all be winners. I can give you a hack. You can actually apply for the DFINITY grant program, and if your project is good enough, you all will be getting the grant, and that's something you can all be winners at this point. And that's how we started. We applied for the grant. We started development, build a team. We started developing on Rust, and for the user management side, we have the Motoko programming, and at the front end we have React. And we started building the team. So first challenge was the teams of basically this is a combination of multiple paradigms. So there is AI, and there is blockchain management, there is front end, back end, there is mathematics. You need to have this multiple paradigms. So you need to understand and bring the team to work on this project. That was the first challenge. And ICP has a very good documentation, and the way we started off, we can kick off within a few weeks of time. We started development, and we had our initial milestones within 2 weeks. So currently, ELNA, it's a combination of a agent creation. So what's an agent? More basically, an agent is a combination of intelligence, knowledge, and integration. So in the intelligence part, we have AI models. This can be LLMs, multiple LLMs, or any other AI models. And the knowledge part, we have specific information or the knowledge. This will be stored in the form of vector database. And in tools, this can be anything which can connect to maybe external services like Twitter, Instagram, or any other external services. In the combination of all this, the intelligence, knowledge, and tools, this could more act like an average human being. So this is like your personal assistant in blockchain. This can act like like a customer support agent. This can act like a personal employee. It can act like a personal social media manager. So anything can be created. Any AI agents can be created with the help of ELNA. So we have this creator platform where users could create AI agents, and they could actually not just that, they could actually monetize them. So we have a marketplace where you could create this agent and monetize. For example, you are a gym instructor, you have years of nutrition data and all. You can actually create an agent with all your information and data and create a custom nutrition specialist, and you can actually monetize it. Rather, physically you may be able to support 10 of 20 people, but with the help of this AI agent, which is a digital twin of yourself, you can actually support multiple people. You can actually monetize your skill. You can actually monetize your capabilities to multiple people. So not just that, this is a creation platform. The creator could charge from the people and through the marketplace. And we also have a developer ecosystem where developers could monetize these tools. So what we have seen is multiple chains, like there are developers who create one specific tool. Let it be large language model, inference engine, maybe vector database. Sometimes you may have the data, maybe you're creating any specific tools. So the amount of time these tools come into actually fully fledged app it's immense. So we try to bridge this gap between the developers, creators, and the final users. So here we have an ecosystem of developers could actually, being a developer, so if you have something like an inference engine or any AI tools, you could actually list it on Elna. And you could actually, somebody who is creating any bots, they can actually use these tools to create agents, and everything is completely transparent. In the sense, like if somebody is using the particular bot, this the payment, the royalty completely goes to the developer. The incentivization happens with the developers, and the AI creators as well as the user also benefit from the same user. So we try to create this developer ecosystem along with monetization, so that creates the complete picture. So there are developers, there are creators, there are the users. So that's how the Elna full picture coming to full-fledged in the last 6 months. And if you have any doubts, like I'm just going on. I'm not sure, like Clara, how much time is left, but I'll just continue. If you want to stop, let me know.
Go ahead. I think the judges are still deliberating, and I'll give you like a few minute warning as to wrapping up. So feel free to continue, and go for it.
I was going a bit fast because I felt like there's a limited time. So
easy thing to do.
Yeah. So initially we had a different idea on bringing AI to the chain, and later we completely got to understand what exactly the users actually need and come to an AI agent platform. So all this time, inference engine to, yeah, that's right. We need inference engine to interact, and yeah, I will explain that. So the thing is that rather using blockchain just for minting a token or having an NFT, we are bringing everything to the chain. Everything in the chain means, suppose you need to run something on AWS or anything, there is nothing you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Everything is there. Within few minutes time, you can, like TensorFlow or any other machine learning models or frameworks, you can directly spin it off within few minutes. But in blockchain, you need to reinvent the wheel, because the infrastructure, the inference engine, let it be the vector database, everything have to be reinvented, because you cannot run Python or anything directly on chain. You need to make it into WebAssembly. So the thing what we are creating is we are rebuilding these infrastructures. For example, let it be inference engine, let it be the vector database, everything we are building it on from WebAssembly from the scratch. So we build the infrastructure and the tools for AI development from the scratch on ICP blockchain. So we build it on Rust, we build it on Motoko, and we also trying to experiment with Go as well. So these things, we actually build it on WebAssembly and run it on canisters. So there will be multiple canisters which will be included, and these multiple canisters will be used to spin up the solution. And talking more specifically about the development part, we sometimes we will be porting like the Rust as well as Go programming. When you're porting to ICP, there will be some limitations. Not just ICP, any blockchain, there will be limitations like the number of instructions which are there, the memory limitations are there. So for that, you need to optimize it and tinker it on that way. So that's one thing, one challenge which you may have to try it out, and the things are changing pretty much faster, and GPU canisters are coming to ICP very soon. So when GPUs are there, you can even train the models on chain. Currently, the lack of GPUs, you may have some restrictions in the amount of instruction which you need to run. So after GPU canister, you will be able to run a complete fine-tuning on blockchain. Which one?
Arun, also want to give you like a 1 to 2 minute warning. I think the judges are finishing up, so if you kind of want to use another minute or so and slowly wrap things up.
Yeah, I'm quickly going through some questions. Like they were asking about large language models which are available on blockchain. So there are some limitations over there. After the GPU canister, you will be able to run larger language models on blockchain. Currently, smaller models are only possible because of the limitations. And I will just wrap up the Elna story. So in our case, we started off a project. We started with the grant. Then and later, we want to make it completely community-driven project. So we are moving into a DAO. So DFINITY support an ecosystem. So DFINITY NNS, network neuron system, is a DAO. So similar way DFINITY currently supports SNS. So we have written a SNS proposal, and we are moving Elna to the community, giving Elna to the community. We have made our codes open source. We have given our canister control to the SNS. So currently the proposal is going live. You can actually see it on the NNS launchpad. Elna is live. Even if you want to join part of the Elna, you can also join the launchpad to be part of the Elna ecosystem. So that's the final phase of Elna. We are at this point where we are giving the complete ownership and governance of Elna system to the community. So that's the wonderful part in ICP. That is only chain which is completely having this decentralized organization DAO ecosystem, which is given completely to the users to make use of. So that is one of the biggest opportunity you have in ICP. So I'm just wrapping it up. We started development. We started engaging with the users through our community forums, and from there we have iterated and brainstormed and given with multiple iterations. We made it to a prototype. We have been working with multiple clients. We experimented with one of the clients is a DEX, and we have been working with multiple ends. One is a DEX, and one is even a humanoid companies, humanoid robotics companies there, where our agents are used inside the humanoid robot. So from after these validations and running in the platform in the beta level for 6 months, we plan to move it forward. So that's where we made it. We did the proposal for SNS, and after the proposal is live, and now we are planning to go into DAO. So that's the current state of Elna. So I'm just
awesome. Thank you so much. Super interesting. Getting lots of interesting questions and comments in the chat. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. Yep. Also, for everyone who's interested and might be in the London area, we're actually running an AI hackathon in London this weekend, and DFINITY are going to be there and joining us as a sponsor. So if you're interested in types of projects like Elna and you want to kind of explore the AI route yourself, then feel free to join us. It's going to be really, really good fun. Thank you once again. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I will also be joining the AI hackathon. So this is very snapshot. I do have the limitations of time, so I'll be explaining more in detail on the hackathon. So I'll be having a small workshop where I'll be explaining more about Elna, the technical experts and everything. Yeah, thanks a lot, Clara. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon, and enjoy the rest of the finale event.
Yeah, that's all, guys.
Bye. Awesome. Okay, now it is coming up to the moment that we've all been waiting for. I am going to invite Radu from the DFINITY team to announce our bounty track and prize winners. Woo! Everyone, drum roll in the chat. Super, super exciting. Hi, Radu. How are you?
Hi, very good. And you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. How was judging? Was it difficult?
It was incredibly difficult, especially in the short amounts of time, because I think that all the pitches were great, were a bit above average. And as Moritz mentioned in the beginning, also the projects and the submissions were top notch. So that was the deadly combo for us as judges, because it made things incredibly difficult. So congrats to everybody.
Yeah, congratulations, everyone. Really well done once again. Are you ready to start?
Yes. And I would actually like to flip the switch. So to go off script. And I think there's one very big winner, which is everybody. So yeah, just wanted to congratulate.
Round of applause, everybody.
Wanted to congratulate everybody, and yeah, I would like to invite everybody to kind of apply for developer grants. I think that most of the projects that, especially the projects that we've seen tonight, but also other projects from the hackathon, have a place in our ecosystem. So make sure to check out the grants and to apply, because we would like to see more of what you can do inside our ecosystem.
For sure. And yeah, just like we've been saying before as well, so all the teams who are joining us today who ended up submitting but not making it to the finalists, and even those who didn't end up submitting their project because they didn't finish in time or for whatever reason they had, you should all be super proud and like don't get discouraged. There were so many amazing projects this time around. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, keep learning, and keep joining us for the next ones. Are you ready to get started?
Yes.
Amazing.
So shall we start with the ETH track?
Yes, it seems like we are starting with the awesome ICP track, though.
Doesn't matter. So we start with awesome ICP track. Okay. So the Newbie Bounty is a project that that we thought it was interesting in the way that it applied some of the functionalities of ICP, especially the vet keys. So the Newbie award goes to Cipher Box.
Woo! Cipher Box, amazing job, amazing job. I'm having some technical issues, but I am resharing my screen right now, and hopefully we will get them all up. Yes, there we go.
Excellent. For Juno, it was also a project that we felt that the applications are quite relevant, especially inside the dev ecosystem. So the best use of Juno goes to Paste Digital.
Woo! Paste Digital, amazing work, amazing work.
Now for the second place winner, which was, I have to say, a very difficult decision. We went for a project that we felt that it has a lot of potential in applying, like, for example, DeFi type of primitives to this new field. So second place winner is Pieglaut.
Well done, Pieglaut. I agree with you. So much potential there. Really exciting to see what happens with this project in the future.
And for the first place winner is a project that we felt that it has so much potential, and there is the need for it in the market, in the crypto ecosystem is so big. So the first place winner is Secret Recovery.
Amazing job, Secret Recovery team. That is such an amazing prize, and hopefully you will be able to go on a long and great journey with the ICP team, and you'll be able to develop it further.
All right, so now moving on to the next track.
Yes, 1 second. We are moving on to the next track very soon. We are going to continue with track number 3, actually. So 1 second, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to announce. Go right ahead and announce the track 3 winners whenever you're ready.
Yes, so this track was all about interoperability with the Ethereum ecosystem. So the second place winner, is a project that that was leveraging and that was kind of building up on this interoperability with the Ethereum ecosystem. So it's the Gitcoin passport.
Yay, good job, ICP Gitcoin passport. Really, really amazing work.
Then for the first project, we thought that it would be interesting to kind of see how the ETH ecosystem could kind of leverage what is being built on the ICP. So the first place winner is Event Hub.
Yay, Event Hub, really, really good job. Such a cool project, both of these two. Really well done to both of these teams. And now we are going to announce the ICP BTC track winners. Go right ahead.
So for the second place, we have chosen a project that we believe it brings kind of like a new flavor to the Bitcoin ecosystem. So it's the Godwin protocol.
Amazing job, Godwin protocol team. Congratulations. A big round of applause to you guys.
And now for the final winner of tonight. So last but not least, we went for something that we believe fits into the narrative that is all around us right now, which is DeFi on Bitcoin. So it's ICP-ChainVault.
Woo! Amazing job, ICP-ChainVault team. Really, really good job, all the winners. So proud of you all. You did amazing.
So again, congratulations, everybody. And as I said in the beginning, everybody is a winner.
100%.
Everybody did an amazing job. So we're looking forward to seeing your grants applications.
For sure. I'm sure you'll get lots of really interesting applications that have come out of this hackathon. So thank you so much for joining us, for announcing all the winners. And well done to you as well.
Thank you so much. And thank you very much for helping us with this hackathon.
Of course. Always happy to. You can actually stay on stage if you want to, because we are going to move on to a final kind of photo time. So I'm going to ask everyone to join the stage as they get the invites, and we're going to take a final picture. So people should be joining the stage as we speak, and we'll be taking a nice group photo. So if you get a request to join the stage, please do so. Hi, Moritz.
What's up? Congrats to all of the winners. Very well done.
Congratulations. Yeah. A final thing I want to say as well before we all jump off this call is that do note that all the prizes are tentative and may change. So that is just a kind of quick side note that I wanted to share as well, not to kind of like rain on anyone's parade, but just want to make that clear as well. But yeah, other than that, we can all celebrate together. So let's take a nice group photo when we can. I'm just going to invite everyone who's pitched today, all the finalists. Please join the stage if you want to. Obviously, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Let's see how many people we can get up here. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Amazing job once again. And congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to everyone who submitted anything or just joined us in general. And hopefully I will see you all very soon.